hitting the ground running, most likely with a big victory, but who knows, man. Plup could definitely surprise me. The guy literally busted out a Luigi and got top 8 at a big tournament with it, so he is quite the character, man. He's definitely full of surprises, and here we go. We're going to see a classic Smashville start to the first round here of Smash Masters.
I also wonder if they know that the game's actually in widescreen on a CRT right now.
Right.
I'm hoping they notice that later. But yeah, we're getting right on into it. Zero, of course, with the classic Meta Knight. This matchup is actually notorious for Zero. He's actually pretty bad at it. He lost to Mika Neko and Mr. R near the end of Brawl's lifespan.
Yeah, but of course, those players were dedicated main Brawl players at the heyday of Brawl, right? This is definitely quite different. However, Plup has been doing quite the job of keeping it even.
Yeah, but Zero's always been a, adapt after the first stock kind of player. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't kept it even for the first stock and then saw their stock suddenly melt away when playing against someone like Zero.
And I think he definitely has to take a diversion from that kind of style, right? Given that big victories are important, and he is definitely, I'm saying, right now, not favored to win in Melee against Plup, right? So he needs to really just milk every single stock that he can get here.
I mean, so far he's playing very safe, and it's going very well for him. Plup struggling to find a hit, finally gets in with that Nair. But it looks like Zero's got him up in the air. This is so tough for Marth. Wow, 2 power shields back and forth.
Brawl is definitely the game of power shields, also with that super distinctive sound effect that you're going to hear from it. But now he's got Plup off the stage, and of course edge hogging, something that Zero probably hasn't had to do for a while, is going to be able to remove stocks very easily off of Marth as well.
Yeah, and he got the classic air dodge frame trap with Meta Knight. You kind of spam that up air until they air dodge, and as soon as they do, it's the freest of down airs, and it sends them at such a terrible angle. So Zero looking like he's going to be really confident right now as he's got a huge stock lead right now.
Yep, just lapped Plup as he landed that neutral air. Now, he's pretty much just playing a very safe poke-based game, both from the ground and the air, either using his tilts on the ground or jumping with repeated down air strikes over and over again. It's very tough for a lot of characters to do something about that, especially, again, when Brawl is not your main game and you're not exactly well-equipped to fight Meta Knight. I can only imagine it's been years since Plup has played this game, aside from maybe the week leading up to this.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see Zero still hitting all these fantastic auto cancels out of Shuttle Loop. He clearly, I mean, he was known for grinding on his own at home, and that's obviously showing as he has yet to lose a stock and might have just taken another one right here. Just has to edge guard. Oh, he messes up a glide, but that'll definitely take the stock. Zero up 3 stocks to 1.
Meta Knight with probably the best anti-air that Smash has ever seen. That grounded Shuttle Loop, man, it's a kill move. You can cancel it immediately out of the glide into a lag-free landing, and
it's a little invincible, too.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
It's got everything you could ever want for an anti-air. And now those tornadoes, I haven't actually seen Plup successfully deal with a tornado so far. It's very annoying for Marth, I can tell you that much.
And for most of the cast, people spent literally years refining the anti-tornado game, and even still, it was still one of the best moves in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. It just takes out any character in the air. Marth barely has any way to deal with it in the air, forced to like counter it or do a really well-spaced side B. And right as I say that, Zero, forgetting how many jumps he has.
Right, and also forgetting about the backwards up B that he could snap to the ledge with.
That's true, yeah, he could have actually made that back after all of that.
I think it's all that Smash 4 just corrupting his brain, man.
Well, he's still in a situation where if he can take this stock, this will count as his first big victory.
Precisely what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's a 2 stock in Brawl gets you a big victory. So Zero really desperately just continuing to play safe, keep him off the stage.
Man.
And that should do it. Backside of down smash, yep.
Extra strong there, and that was something that wasn't exactly common in Brawl, that the back hit was stronger, but then you go to Smash 4 and every down smash the back hit is stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this was just like a weird Meta Knight thing, and
right.
it became part of his meta. You would learn to, turn around and make sure you get that really fast second hit.
Yep.
Because the first hit is frame 5, but if it doesn't hit anything, the second hit's like frame 8.
I think it's 8, yeah.
Yeah, it comes out so fast for a reverse hit down smash. Now, counter pick is actually going to be Battlefield. Typically, I thought Marth didn't like this stage against Meta Knight, but Plup showing us he's got the download.
Marth does love this stage in general.
Right.
It lends very well to all sword characters. Poke very safely through the platforms, but of course Meta Knight having a sword and also all those jumps. Wow, I feel like that was supposed to be a tornado.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But you remember the classic moment
the
against
ADHD?
ADHD
yes.
with the timeout? Yes.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
It was tornado. flashbacks for Zero.
Zero still missing that 4 years later. And I mean, right now it's just like we saw in game 1, a very close, not real lead for anyone.
And Plup actually up 10%. I didn't even expect to see this much of a lead for him at any point during Brawl, but still, long way to go. It's a 3-stock match, certainly far from over. Oh, and another beautiful anti-air shuttle loop. Not even getting the perfect auto cancel, but Zero knows he's still able to get the drop done here.
And now no jump for Marth. He's not going to be able to get the edge hog. But he's got him in a terrible position by the ledge. A great footstool to get back. And clinking with the glide attack. That glide attack is actually very potent. It could kill Marth at this percent.
Yeah, and it's one of Meta Knight's very few moves that actually has normal priority instead of functioning like a laser and just transcending through everything.
He gets the first hit of down smash. Not as strong as the reverse hit, but that down air will do it. So Zero finally taking that first stock.
Man, it's been a while for me too. Seeing that angle from the down air was definitely kind of a culture shock.
Yeah, it's not fun, man. Especially as a Marth player, where it's like, oh, my jump is gone, and that's just it.
Yeah, you can pretty much recover vertically the best, right, with Marth.
Yep.
Horizontal is not exactly his strong suit.
Not to mention, as soon as you blow your jump as Marth, everyone's all over you, and your life gets so much more difficult. Not to mention, you have to deal with RCO lag, as we saw right there.
Yes, very true. And Plup has been putting himself in the way of that many times by returning to the stage from the edge with drop-off second jump neutral air every time. Not only is that predictable, of course, because he's done it multiple times, but suffering the RCO lag is not going to do him any favors.
Yeah, but he does manage to clip him with a landing tipper up air. And of course, Meta Knight is actually very light. That's his one downfall in this game.
Right, a lot of characters can just out-survive him and beat him with brute force, but still, contesting his frame data is the real challenge.
And we haven't seen any attempt to edge hog from Zero. I think he's just much more happy keeping Marth in a bad position and then trying to punish him trying to get on stage, as he's managed to do right here. Plup with a great momentum cancel.
Yeah, it's tricky to edge hog Marth, right? Because his up B barely has active frames on the way up, so there's a good chance that you can do it, but it's also risky because if you miss the edge hog timing, you can get tapped to the side of the stage, and if you miss the tech, you can be in a lot of trouble.
And another glide attack will do it. So again, Zero with the potential for another big victory here. He hasn't actually taken as much damage as he did on the first stock. All right, as I say that, nice little string there from Plup.
And crossing him up with the glide attack, definitely a staple in Meta Knight's game as you're returning to the center of the stage from
that was Smash 4.
Yep.
The landing back air to up air combo.
All right, just gonna tornado right over Marth's head, knowing that ground moves have a very difficult time cracking tornado open.
But the other thing is he's noticed that Plup has never done a grounded up B as Marth. That's one of Marth's best tools in this game, is because it's invincible on frame 1.
And it's also transcendent, so it can go right through the tornado.
Yes, a lot of Marths use it to get out of tornado. In fact, we saw Wizzy last year would just mash it anytime he was in a tornado, and it helped him get out. But it looks like this will be another big victory for Zero. I kind of expected, I think.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's too shocked about that. So chalk up 2 big victories for Zero in the first game. And now we're going to have a counter pick from Plup. I wonder if he's going to immediately bust out the melee. You think he's going to save it?
I'm thinking it just because of the subtitle on your screen right now.
Right?
This is melee singles pools. They already knew it's coming. I'm interested to see if he does go to melee or decides to do something weird like go to 64 just to see what happens.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is actually really difficult for Plup because while melee is kind of the game he's supposed to win here, I mean, Zero has just defeated him in Brawl and is, I think, unarguably the greatest Smash 4 player of all time.
Yes.
So Plup's really, got a large hill to climb. I'm wondering what the counter pick is about to be.
He's between Smash 64 and a hard place right now. So
I like it.
I don't know where he's going. Honestly, if I were Plup, I would at least just test the waters with Smash 64. Maybe, hopefully, pull off a big victory. Save melee for last because you are most likely to win that. But still, one thing that a lot of people forget is that Zero is incredible at melee. He actually made a very brief stint in that game, kind of in the time between Brawl falling into its lowest point and Smash 4 being released. Zero actually placed top 8 at an MLG tournament.
Yes.
For melee, and was considered one of the top 20 players in the world.
Yeah, and it was like a very brief time where he was just like, let me just pick up melee and play Fox. But you're exactly right. He took out like some fantastic names.
The AMSA?
Yeah, the AMSA was the one I was
out
remembering.
to me,
But yeah, so we could obviously Plup even more better than that, right? He's near God status. He just became the first player to win a tournament with 2 gods in attendance in something like 6 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zero has a hard time, even with his history, taking off sets off of Plup in Melee. But Zero has Wii U as the fallback, and as you said, I'm really interested to see what will happen in 64.
Yeah, 64
it's such a coin toss.
It's really the wild card for a lot of these matchups, right? Like, a very large percentage of these players, 6 out of 8, are not Smash 64 specialists.
Yes.
Nintendude and Wizrobe are really the only two who have an extensive background in that game. So I feel like it is pretty much going to determine a lot of these if the Melee versus Brawl and Smash 4 backgrounds don't line up perfectly between the players.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, I'm really curious about the Nairo versus ESAM match too, which we talked about. That's like possibly the biggest toss-up in general. But yeah, I mean, we're still not even dented into the Zero versus Plup beginner of this this exhibition. So let's see. I hear Melee. So
yes, that's true. I do hear Melee in the background.
Oh
no, that is 64.
We hear 64 now. Okay, yeah, we got Melee on the other stage.
Other stream, yes.
Yeah, but that is definitely some 64 sound effects right there.
So now, yes, we absolutely need to find out who is going to win this complete toss-up, but I'm more interested to see what characters he's going to play.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking.
Are we going to see 2 Pikachus try and just go for the top tier character? Are we going to see some like Fox and Falcon come up, some like Melee specialty stuff? Maybe some Kirby just hit that up tilt button until you win?
I'm thinking it's Kirby, man. I think at the very least, my prediction for Zero is that he's going to go Kirby. But I did hear a Fox. That really could be either of them. They both do play Fox and Melee.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to switch over to see exactly what characters they picked.
All
Looks
right,
like we're going to Hyrule, and it's going to be Fox versus Kirby.
All right, Green Fox, that makes me... Oh, no, that could be either of them. Don't they both play Green Fox and Melee too?
It's just a little button check, so hopefully we'll find out in a bit. I'm actually really interested to figure out who's who.
Yeah, it looks like they both have a decent handle on the game. They clearly can see cancel. I mean, not that that's particularly difficult or anything.
But it's a necessity.
Yeah.
And we can see the Kirby knows how to up tilt, so I think all his tools are there and ready to go.
I think Zero's Fox. He looks like he's pressing buttons quick, and that's what I'm seeing from the Fox. But I don't know, man. Again, it's just a button check. Our predictions could be...
Zero's the Fox right now. I watched to see him jump, so I'm very certain, because Plup I don't think has jumped yet.
Okay. It's like, what button is it? There's no X or Y here.
Nah, it's the C buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
So for all you people who don't know that much about this game, also Fox should be dead if he gets the mount. Nope. All right, so for those who don't know, the C buttons in this game will do like a non-tap jump.
Yeah.
But the stick, of course, you can do a tap jump, and those are actually different heights for every character. They're very slightly different, and because of that, you can get slightly different short hop heights. The C buttons you can tap lightly and get a short hop, but the stick actually will send you as high as far as you tilt the stick.
Yeah.
So a very weird jump mechanic in this game that I don't think will come into play, because I don't think either of these guys are very experienced with it.
See, I feel like it makes sense, you know, that's pretty intuitive, but then they never carried that on throughout any of the other Smash games.
Exactly.
It was pretty much just 2 different alternating jump heights. But yeah, I kind of would like to see that return. Maybe in Smash 5, who knows?
Who knows, man, who knows? Smash on the Switch? Make it happen, Nintendo. Oh, that's definitely death.
Also, there is one other Smash game that we aren't going to see here today that, you know, just got to give a big shout out to the community for it. I mean, Smash Flash, man. I would have loved to see that played. I'm a Black Mage main myself. So, Smash Flash, you're dearly missed here. Just kidding, of course. It's not a real Smash game, but it's definitely really fun.
This actually might be the real game if they're going to decide to play on Sector Z.
No way. I refuse to believe this. Yeah, no, it's
okay, it's continuing to button check.
Right, so I think these guys are just learning how to play Smash 64
yeah, real quick.
Zero's like, look, I can do Z-cancel drills, and Bears, I guess.
Pivot jabs in this game are actually really good if he can figure out his perfect pivot input from Smash 4. Yeah, he's definitely practicing it.
Yeah, it's also, you can just do a dash and then slowly afterward just tilt the stick back in Smash 64 to get a very easy pivot.
I like the double laser.
Yeah.
Very strong in this game. Fox actually notoriously campy as a character in this game because he's constantly spamming those lasers to try and win the neutral.
Yeah, he has Falco's laser in this game, essentially.
Yep. It's got a little bit of hit stun. And he can double laser. It's basically Brawl.
Yeah, yeah. It's really sick. Definitely looking forward to seeing some Smash 64 actually be played once this button check is completed. And also one thing that's worth pointing out is the shine in this game, rather than in Melee where you cancel it by jumping out of it on the ground, you cancel it in this game by landing during it. So I don't know how much Zero knows in this game, how well practiced he is, but I did see him attempt to land during Shine.
Yeah, try some cute little like Shine gimmicks.
Yeah.
That's death.
Ooh,
yeah, jab up
okay.
smash, super easy in this game.
Yeah, for sure.
They
Yeah, all right, Zero knows what he's doing, man.
They definitely look like they're hitting each other a lot. This is a really strange button check.
After seeing these button checks, man, I kind of think Zero's walking away with this 3 to 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think Plup knows how to up tilt, and I think against Fox that actually is very scary.
I don't know. I'm just making a bold prediction that Zero's going to win 64.
All right, well, let's see. They're going to get right on into it. Now we're finally going to a real stage. We're going to Dreamland.
Yes, the real stage.
Yes.
The one and only. And it looks like we are actually getting 5 stocks. We were informed before that it might have been 4 today, but
it is supposed to be 4 stocks, but
whatever. Here we go. TSM 0 up a set already for Brawl. 2 big victories, might I add. And he looks like he might be on his way to getting another, at least a win here in 64 until the up tilt, though.
You got the weak bear, but wasn't able to follow up.
Yeah, adding the weak hit of your moves into combos is also essential in this game, as it is in all the other Smash games as well. But still, particularly in Smash 64, you're trying to carry one hit into death every single time.
And he's just going to mash that up tilt, and he breaks the shield!
There we go.
And F-Smash not enough quite yet. He has to get this edge guard. There it is.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to drop that. And man, looking good already.
Yeah, he's got a little Super Saiyan % going on. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's low on jumps right now, but no back air from Zero. I think he meant to back air him out there.
Plup really trying to undo my prediction here.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the lead right now, but that's really bad. No more jumps.
Yeah, I don't even think Kirby's making it back from this. Oh, yeah. No.
Very close. Very close.
Yeah, recovery in Smash 64, notoriously easy to exploit. And same for shields. If you get caught blocking, man, especially if it's against Kirby, God forbid.
Yeah, we've been seeing that. I mean, Plup's actually has got the shield pressure on deck, and he's broken the shield a second time.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any combo, though, so he's forced to just go for these F smashes.
Nor can he charge a smash,
right.
Or even use Kirby's hammer. Both of those things were added in Melee, so...
I wanted to... Oh, but that was sick,
yeah.
reading the jump and getting only a 1 hit of down air.
Yeah, that move, man, so strong. You never really envision Kirby's down air as being a strong spike, and then you play Smash 64 and you remember where it all started.
Absolutely. I'm actually hoping if he breaks the shield again, he goes for the rock to finish. That would be so fun. There we go, empty land into up tilt. Oh, I think a back air might have broken the shield for the 3rd time.
I think Zero's Smash 4 and Brawl roots are bleeding into his gameplay here as he's getting caught in shield so much. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Plup block.
Yeah, I mean, Plup knows he can't block in this game. Oh, he misses the ledge, but no edge guard from Zero.
Tries to bet it all on a forward air. Man, literally loses it all right afterward.
Yeah, Plup looking really good in this. Up air is going to get the kill, but a full stock lead for Plup, and it's not like either of these guys have been hitting their combos.
Yeah, for real. It's pretty much been up tilts and beating shield, and Zero's still relying on that shield as a panic option.
Yeah, that's going to get him killed. I think up tilt, like 2 up tilts into an F smash, and Plup just breaks that shield for free.
Yeah, it's so tempting because you know your opponent's going to attack, right? But you have to beat them with movement or a better attack rather than blocking it in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've got characters that can confirm into grab off of like smash attacks.
Yep.
If you block it. And we're seeing that here where Kirby can just keep layering on the shield pressure.
Yeah, he pretty much can attack shields with impunity in this game, whether it's going to be an automatic up tilt shield break or not.
Nice edge guard from Plup. That should be a dead Fox, and it is.
All right, man, forget what I said. I had faith in my boy Zero, but it's looking like a wrap, at least in this first game, and potentially a big victory if the 3-stock thing still applies to the 5-stock format that we're going to be seeing.
That's true, yeah. I'm not sure if this will count, but hopefully Zero can clean up this stock so we don't have to worry about that. 1 jab up smash is all it's going to take. Or an edge guard. He's looking for it.
Yeah, Kirby not having much protection when he uses those multiple jumps to go up, and of course he's definitely open from the top with Final Cutter as well.
147% on Kirby. Should never be living this long as Kirby against Fox, and that should do it. He just needs to take this ledge. No, he doesn't even need to do that.
All right, well, the prospect of a big victory has been eliminated for Plup, so he's not going to be able to even the score that Zero had presented him with in Brawl. Remember, there's 2 in a row waiting for him already. Yeah, I don't know. Is this it?
Oh, he messes up.
Self-destruct, and this all of a sudden just became a game.
Yeah, I mean, he had the edge guard. He's going to get another opportunity here. Zero going high, and he's living.
Front hit and back air actually coming in clutch for him.
And Zero desperately needs to pull a combo out of nowhere. Nair coming out sends him way out there. I think
he's dead.
Yeah, he's just going to nair him just for good measure. Plup takes game 1 of 64.
But by a pretty narrow margin, and again, that sort of thing does matter here in Smash Masters if you come down to tiebreakers, which honestly, starting to feel like might be an issue.
It might. Now, if we see Plup end up winning 64, and we did have Justin come in, tell him to switch it to 4 stock. Luckily, there was no big victory or any question of big victory in that game 1. So let's see if there's a character switch from Zero, because I think actually the difference maker was the fact that Plup could just go out there and edge guard, and it was really easy for him. He didn't have to put any work, put any effort in. Meanwhile, Zero wasn't able to get combos. No up smashes landed or anything. Yeah, Fox with an extremely linear recovery, of course, as he has had in all of the games, but in 64, he doesn't even have illusion to fall back on. And we're just receiving confirmation they will not be replaying game 1, even though it was 5 stock. But we're back to the right number of stocks, and Plup is right back in there comboing Fox. Interesting, going for Nair.
No, that's up air, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, exactly.
I knew I got it wrong.
It's so counterintuitive because you want to attack them above you, but then that's the move that's Kirby's Nair in every other Smash game, of course.
Yeah, it threw me off because I remember the Nair is the giant foot.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Another opportunity for Plup. Another weak back air. Oh, what's he got?
Oh,
yes!
My goodness. Does Plup play this game?
I mean, it really is starting to look like he at least
Boom?
did.
Did he pass? Did he get a wave bird and now Boom's playing for him?
Carissa the Destroyer?
Exactly. Oh, man, this combo. He's doing it again. He misses the edge guard, but he's still going. Oh, my goodness. He's got him off stage.
Yeah, this is looking like a big Vic.
That's the Nair. And with 20 damage taken, we might see one, as you said, big victory. We've got 4-stock chance in the crowd.
Plup just pivot up tilted with Kirby. I would say that is confirmation that he plays this game or has in a past life, or again, it's Boom. It's Boom.
Or it's probably Boom.
Anytime somebody wins in 64, I'm gonna say it's Boom.
It's Boom from now on. It's the only explanation. There's that up air again. You can tell he's looking for like some kind of kick or something.
Right. I just want to attack above him. Oh, okay. Well, he's still in big victory territory, so he just needs a clean hit. I don't think it's going to be so easy to get a raw forward smash on Zero, but we'll see something work out for Plup. Oh, man. Is that it? Down air?
That's it. He gets a JV 4-stock.
Wow.
And Plup with one big victory.
To Zero's 2.
Yeah, this could actually be really interesting because we might see a counterpick to Wii U. And now it's all going to come down to big victories, right? Because we're expecting Zero to 2-0 Plup in Wii U, and we're expecting Plup to 2-0 Zero in Melee. It'll be even in sets, even in games.
If either of them takes a game, though, I mean, big victories are out the window.
Right.
So I would not be terribly shocked to see Zero take a game off Plup in Melee. It would definitely... Oh, okay, it's going to be Wii U. All right, yeah, as expected. Man, this is actually intense, man. I'm loving this Smash Masters lineup.
Yes, this is fantastic. And these are 2 of the furthest apart seeds. This is seeds 2 and 7.
Y'all were sleeping on Plup, man.
Absolutely.
You didn't know about his 64 territory.
Didn't know about the Kirby. Didn't know about the up tilts.
Yeah. But, man, if it does come down to straight 2-0s and it's that one big victory for Zero that seals it.
Yeah, that would actually be insane.
But, of course,
quite a tiebreaker, especially in round 1.
Yes.
Zero has to play 2 more matches after that, and he barely sneaks by.
And now, remember, both of them are going to have some chances to rack up big victories in Wii U and in Melee as well. So, basically, as long as Plup can get 1 stock in a Wii U match.
That's right.
That is some serious life insurance for him.
And with the comeback mechanics in Smash 4, it's not necessarily as difficult as some of these harder games where you have to play perfectly in a game like 64 to get these big victories. He could just get a random hit or a random gimp, and that's it. He takes a stock in Smash 4. In Smash 4, you have to 2-stock your opponent. Yes. You can't lose any stocks.
That is the hardest game to score a big victory in here.
Yes.
As you cannot die. But I must add, Zero is the best player in the world. Like,
yes.
There is very little room to dispute that. Yeah. I mean, of course, we've been seeing Salem take a lot of stuff home recently, but still, Zero has the legacy of champions right now. The legacy of Zero. I mean, 56 54 unanswered tournaments. I mean,
yeah, whatever it was.
yeah, if you're Plup, I don't think you stand a chance, to be honest.
Yeah, but so what character does Plup play? That's the other thing.
I think it's Meta Knight.
If we think it's Meta Knight, he has the up air to up E combos.
Yes.
That's all he needs.
However, that is also a very heavily Diddy Kong favored matchup, at least historically throughout Smash 4. I feel like it's kind of starting to shift, not exactly toward even, but less out of Meta Knight's favor. Still, I think Zero is very likely to double 2-stock him. So I want to see how it plays out, man.
I also believe that we're going to see a double 2-stock, but it all comes down to, as we keep saying, you know, the underdog. What can they do in the game that their opponent plays the best at?
Yep. And, I mean, Zero and Melee, that's another huge toss-up. Like,
exactly.
I think he can get 2 stocks off of Plup in at least one of the games.
Yeah, it's all possible. You know, one Shine Spike, right? But, of course, Plup goes Sheik, and he just tech chases him to oblivion and does Sheik things that Zero's not ready
tech
for.
chase, by the way.
Yes.
That's the Plup special. So
it's very scary.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
So I'm sure they're still setting up the Wii U. They have to get the HD monitor out, put away the CRT.
Yes, of course. It's the one outlier, the one Smash game that is natively played on high-definition TVs. And, of course, you need a gamepad just to even turn the system on.
Yeah.
Hey, Nintendo, can we get some kind of firmware update, man? You know, just if you're listening.
Maybe a new console,
just let me,
one with Joy-Cons.
Yeah. I would love to see Smash on that, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
Melee HD. Resell a game, you've already made it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, dude, Nintendo does that too, and it works. Everyone's like, yeah, I love that game. I'm gonna buy another copy. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Anyway, I hear Smash 4 music, so it looks like we're off to the races here. And
setting up their controls probably. Oh no!
Oh,
what?
Rosalina. Interesting. Now I really like this pick from Plup because whether or not it's actually his main character, Zero has struggled in the past with Rosalina. He has lost sets to Dabuz, but most particularly to Kirihara from Japan, who actually double eliminated Zero from MVG's Frame Perfect Series 2 back in March. And that was looking... Oh, he also has lost to Fallen. So yeah, Zero has historically struggled against Rosalina and Luma. A lot of people seem to think she's one of the best characters against Diddy Kong. She can use the gravitational pull to steal possession of the bananas. Luma body blocks, banana toss punishes, and also just the sheer juggle game from Rosa, even against Diddy Kong, who has all these cool movement tricks with his B reverses and pop gun cancels and stuff, can still really get trapped up in the air. And even further, Luma's jab comes out on frame 3, which is faster than Diddy Kong's down tilt, his primary boxing tool.
Oh my gosh, that down tilt. We're going to see so much of it, especially from Zero. And I'm remembering some of these matches you're bringing up where he's lost to Rosalina's. And the big thing is he tries, as you said, he tries to do these landing tricks. He'll side B on stage really high and all this stuff. And Plup's a really smart player. He will put an up air on you. Yeah. And if he gets a weird hitbox near the top of the screen, he can die as early as like 40%.
I'm not sure how much preparation Plup put into Smash Masters. I would really like to see a well-refined Rosalina come out here and just like look like he actually practiced. I mean, who knows? Because of course, when you focus primarily on Melee, especially at the level of Plup and vice versa for Zero, there's not really the time in the day to play other games for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And of course, winning singles at SmashCon 2017 is the priority for both of these guys. So I don't know, man. I'm really looking forward to see how Plup's Rosalina turns out.
Already, we're seeing Plup just roll a lot. I think he's kind of overvaluing how good the rolls are in this game.
Classic mistake.
That's like a Melee player, yeah. We're just like, let me just roll all over the place. I know rolling's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's moderately better than in previous Smash games, but it's still, like, against a player like Zero, you're not going to be able to get away with that kind of stuff. And you see it in action right now as Plup has taken 10 times more damage than Zero has already.
And this is really bad because, again, it's going to come down to the big victories if we're just assuming Zero's going to win here.
Yeah, he's already virtually got Plup near kill percent. I'd say another 20, and then down tilt to up smash is going to do it. And he is,
Or you can just...
What? Wait, what patch is this?
Yeah, exactly. The up throw up air. It's such a lowish percent, too. I can't believe it worked. Only 16% on, I guess now both of them, as Zero kind of running away with this.
Yeah, this is looking extra free, man. Plup, again, only able to rack up one big victory in Smash 64, so this is dangerous territory for him. He needs to get a stock, at least in this set.
He's desperately looking for some hits, but Zero's boxing game is just so good. He's so solid, just keeping everything out.
Yeah, this is not exactly a matchup for beginners, right? Like, sure, Rosalina might give Diddy Kong some trouble, but only in the hands of an expert player like Dabuz, Fallen, or Kirihara.
Yeah, you have to play it just perfectly. And we haven't been seeing that from Plup. We have been seeing that from Zero. We at least have a grab here.
I feel like people definitely do discount the precision that's necessary to win in Smash 4. Like, this is one of the hardest games on mistakes.
100% on Rosalina, and that down smash will do it. We have another big victory for Zero.
Wow, that was kind of a disgusting shutout. 50%
Absolutely.
damage, and you know, you can build 50% with stray hits and
Right.
not having actually cleanly won neutral at all, which is really what it looks like Plup did.
And it looks like, you know, just to let you all know, if Zero gets another big victory right here, it'll actually be impossible for Plup to overcome him in this Smash Masters. We will probably still see them play out Melee, but it's very dangerous for Plup right now, who needs to not get two-stocked in order to stay alive in this bracket.
Yeah, they're going to play out all 4 games no matter what for your viewing pleasure, but still, this is pretty much the deciding match for Zero. If he's able to rack up a total of 4 big victories, Plup is not going to be able to match that, even if he just completely destroys Zero in Melee.
And it's looking exactly like Game 1 so far, as Rosalina having such a hard time trying to come back. I don't know why he keeps going for that nair from the ledge.
It's what he was doing with Brawl Marth as well. I mean, that's a very default option in Melee, right? To do a drop-off second jump nair or some kind of aerial onto the stage.
I would expect a forward air at least if you're Rosalina, right? Like there's...
Yeah. Well, both work for different purposes, but again, it's kind of like, does Plup actually understand the intricacies of this character well enough to be making the best decisions here?
Oh, he gets a banana, but Zero just shielding it. There we go. He's trying to start something with the banana, can't get it going.
All right, 37% on the first stock. All right, he has officially outperformed himself from the last game.
Well, by 1%, but hasn't lost this stock yet, and in fact, might have an edge guard opportunity.
It looks like he's getting there, man, and he's kind of refiguring out how to play Rosalina and Smash 4 all in one shot. I'm surprised they didn't have an extra long button check in this game, but maybe Plup was just like, I've played kind of recently, it can't be that bad, can it?
And that's the 3rd time in a row that Plup has re-grabbed to the ledge without taking damage.
Yeah.
Forgetting that in this game, you don't refresh ledge invincibility.
Of course, one of the key differences between Smash 4 and the entire rest of the series. Oh, there goes Luma. No, the forward air actually not enough to send her into tumble. Man.
Yeah, that was very scary, but now he does get rid of Luma and Rosalina all by herself on stage. I don't know how Plup is going to do this. He's getting hit all over the place. No jump.
There's so much riding on the stock right now. Does Zero have the clutch factor to not drop it? I mean, I would assume so, right? Like, this guy is
yeah, he's one of the best.
Ironclad, yeah. He is the best.
And Plup desperately needs this stock. If he cannot take this stock, it is over for him in this tournament.
Oh, man. 83. Oh, man, it's getting close.
It is so scary. That up smash nearly pulling it off for Plup. He's looking. There's a down smash, but it's not going to do it. And I think, no, we're not going to lose Luma.
Yeah, I was going to say he needs to recall her, especially before Zero can get to her. Man, I kind of believe in Plup right now.
It's so scary. It's possible, but of course Diddy has rage. We could see another up throw up air if Plup's not careful. And there goes Luma again. Is he going to get it? Yes, he can bait in the air dodge this time.
Kill? That I feel like that should not have killed. Being completely real with you, that did not look like it should have killed. No DI in the world. Well, maybe straight up.
He got the sparks.
But hey, all right, Zero managed to clutch out another big victory that's going to give him 4 and officially break any sort of ties that may occur here.
Yeah, so I do hope they end up playing Melee. It looks like Plup was ready to give him the GGs. Yeah, he's explaining that it's all over, but I think they are still going to try and play some Melee.
Yeah, I would like to see it, honestly. I'd really like to know how Zero can stack up to a player like Plup.
And this is good for Zero because now he can practice his Melee for the rest of the tournament.
Right, yes, very true. That's another reason that they definitely should play out all 4 games in every single set. Even though it's going to add a little bit of time to the whole ordeal, I mean, that's what we're here for, right? This is Super Smash Con. I'm living and breathing Smash for the next 72 hours. So bring it on, guys.
And it's so cool to see literally the masters of Smash competing in Smash Masters. Of
yes.
course, powered by Geico Gaming. You've seen their logo all over the screen. Just need a quick shout out to them. They are the guys who made this possible. They did it last year. They put in the money so that we could run Smash Masters. They did it again this year. Those guys are awesome. So shout out to Geico Gaming. Definitely check them out.
I believe they are also patrons of Panda Global. Or not patrons, sponsors of Panda Global. They're one of their flagship guys. Yeah, so big shout outs to Geico. I love how they've taken basically a car and home insurance company and made a venture into gaming. Also, those commercials are super funny too.
Yes, the gaming commercials are.
We were cracking up before that.
Yeah, the gaming
started.
gecko. It's so fun, man. But yeah, I hear Melee. They're already on the character select screen.
Whoa, that is booming right now.
Something's booming.
I hear a little too much Melee. But, all right. Yeah, so we're 100% going to see. No,
Wait,
no,
did I
no,
hear
we're
Samus?
not. Yeah, I did.
Is
Maybe
Plup really doing
knows.
this?
He knows that it's a done deal, so why not?
Well, except he still brings up the Samus against players like Leffen. He really loves it in the Fox matchup. He might even consider it easier than Sheik if he's playing against someone who's very technical.
Yeah.
This is actually a perfect, like, does Zero have the knowledge matchup? Because this is really a struggle for Foxes who aren't prepared for it.
Completely
Plup
agree
could
with that.
really just destroy him, honestly. I'm really excited to see how this goes.
All right, well, it looks like they're about to kick it off. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, Samus versus Foxman, definitely a matchup that on paper does not favor Samus, right? But in practice, it's very difficult for the Fox players to play how they normally would like to and still win against Samus. She gets out of a lot of up throw setups. She's pretty difficult to edge guard, and she's so floaty that your regular combos are not going to be effective against her.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to mention the neutral game gets a lot harder because as Fox, if you're saying, all right, I struggle to approach this character, I lose to CC, I lose to things like that.
Oh yes, of course.
So
up B out of shield.
So typically, and up B out of shield as well. So typically, a Fox player in these situations where he struggles to approach would want to retreat and shoot lasers and just rack up the damage over time. You can't really do that against Samus because the missile game also is very difficult for Fox to deal with. So it becomes an issue of playing very perfectly against Samus, and that's something I don't expect to see from Zero, who's not, of course, a melee player these days.
Yeah, you have to kind of balance between suffocating her and staying in her face repeatedly while avoiding crouch cancels, not be out of shield, but also respecting her from a distance enough to not get hit by missiles in the process. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult. You have to play this kind of half in their face and half away from it game.
We're talking about this, but now it looks like they're actually both going Fox, and we've got the infinite super scope glitch. Oh, he messed it up, it looks like.
I haven't seen that in years, man. Probably not since I did it myself.
Not since the black hole glitch. Oh, we got a hammer, and it's gone.
All right, of course.
Van Stadium.
Not the real match. I would hope, at least.
I mean, they only got a minute on the clock.
Imagine this is like a bare bones, nothing unlocked melee copy, and
they need to unlock Marth real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the parasol. It's actually one of my favorite items in the Kirby games.
You know what? At least in this game, they don't need to unlock the item switch like you do in 64.
Like, yeah. It's really annoying in 64.
Yeah, 50 versus matches, right?
You want me to blow your mind real quick?
Yeah,
The
please.
sound effect for picking up an item is the sound effect for Fox's Shine.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm blowing the minds of the people at home, hopefully.
Yes. Blink, blink, blink. You don't know, if you're not watching, whether they're picking up items or shining.
Or shining, exactly. If you're just listening on the car ride right now.
Yeah. Also, I'm very upset that they nerfed the Fox Shine sound effect in Brawl and Smash 4. Not only do they nerf the move into the ground. Oh, yeah, nothing
It isn't unlocked.
Wow. All right, well, they definitely will have at least the ability to pick stocks, and Sheik and Samus and Fox are all default characters. So I don't know what's going on here. But, yeah, they're figuring out what to do, I guess. Someone get these boys a memory card.
Yeah, can't we copy the one? I guess the problem is the other melee cards being used for melee on the other side right now.
Well, theoretically, there's a bunch of setups that you can just put a memory card on, copy the data.
Yeah, I mean, it's not difficult.
Yeah, no, it definitely isn't. They made it easy for us back in the day. Screw attack item, the GOAT. Absolutely love it.
Do they have just all items on?
Imagine this was the match, for real. 0-1.
Is that food? I think that's food,
Yeah,
right?
it is food, yeah.
They're just ignoring it.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Shy Guys carry food too.
Yeah, that's what they're good for.
What does he have, spaghetti there or something?
It's just like the balloon in Smashville and Brawl and Wii U. You
Except
forget.
Way more intrusive.
Not to mention that, of course, King DDD can randomly pull out items when items are on, but if you turn them off, he can't. But
Well,
it's not
you
the
have
same
to
for
turn
Peach.
them individually all off
And then set them to
and
none.
set it to none.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you only set it to none, DDD can still spawn items. It's ridiculous.
I think that actually happened at a
did.
SmashCon where,
like
where
oh,
it's
it's
like
SmashCon?
Yeah, where like a DDD pulled out a random item and we were like, oh no.
Wow.
we have to fix that.
All right.
Oh, okay, so we have an updated bracket.
Okay.
It is going to be Zero, who has defeated Plup, will move on and play the winner of Chudat Nintendude. I do hope they still play out this Melee set. I'm really excited.
Yeah, same. I definitely at least want to see it and give Zero his due diligence and warming up for the future Melee sets. He inevitably is going to have to play against Chudat or Nintendude in Melee.
Those are actually, honestly, I'm favoring Chudat to beat Nintendude. Chudat
Yeah,
Zero
same.
would actually be really exciting. You know, Kirby, Meta Knight, and Brawl. Chudat historically kind of randomly good at that matchup for some reason.
Just randomly good at Brawl, man.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, he did take kind of a full stop from Melee and went straight into Brawl.
Yep.
Which not a lot of other Melee players, even particularly in MBBA, did that. You know, like Chillin went back to Melee.
Yeah, we pretty much had Chudat and Neo. That was about it.
Chillin did have his time, to be fair, and even G-Reg.
I mean, yeah, G-Reg had a bit. Live,
Plank.
Smash God, both
Plank.
played for a little bit. Plank, of course, the namesake,
Yes.
Meta Knight Camping the Ledge was created by Plank.
Yeah.
Literally after one tournament.
Omni, dude. Omni was the best
yes.
player in MBBA for a while.
Yes,
Brawl.
the Inferno Omni.
A lot of people forget that, man. They'll see his memes and be like, oh, well, shut up, you random. It's like, actually.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, he's been around for a long time. You wouldn't guess that from his content.
Oh, man, the shots.
No, I love Omni.
Yeah, no, I know.
All right, now we're getting into it. We're actually going to see a Fox Ditto.
Yeah, okay.
Green Fox going to be Zero, Plup on the Blue Fox.
Let's see, man, if the big victory is going to come through for Plup. Just to see if he was even able to make it very, very close. If it's like, did I just lose by one big victory or no? Also, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure this wasn't the case because I thought about it when Justin came up to the stage and corrected them about the 64 stocks. Zero, did he already lose 4 stocks by the time Plup started losing?
Yeah, he was down to 2 stocks.
Okay, I thought so.
5,
yeah, I was pretty sure, but that would have made some real.
Yeah, they would have replayed it or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, Zero had a great start, but then of course Plup retaliating, showing him who the top dog is.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. We're seeing Zero kind of pick like objectively well-known correct options, just have good tech. Meanwhile, Plup is just being Plup. He's covering a lot of options. He's seeing things that Zero might not be ready for.
Zero's still running on the 2014 software as well. Meanwhile,
Yeah, exactly.
Plup has been, you know, getting those system updates every single day for the past 3 years.
That was very clean by Zero. You know, beating out the noob recovery, double jump side B on stage.
Yep. Let's see if this big victory is even going to happen, though, because Zero has shown to have some pretty serious conversion. His melee chops are on point, man. It seems like he never stopped playing this game, to some degree at least. His 2014 self was directly ported over.
I mean, in this matchup, it's incredibly volatile, right? Because it only takes one Shine Spike, and it's a dead Fox.
All right, Plup just, wow, I love that, staying outside of Zero's range, but unfortunately for him, he actually got hit while trying to play that super passive neutral.
Oh, he could get something here. No, great DI on the up tilt from Plup.
Yeah, I love that turnaround up tilt to beat tech in place as well. Ooh!
Great DI from Zero, living that.
Yeah, especially because DI is very different in Melee and Smash 4. Though, for vertical moves, it is the same. You still want to get perpendicular.
And Smash 4, the other thing is the DI in Melee is actually the same as the DI in Brawl.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, Zero at least has that knowledge coming through. But, yeah, it's always a real struggle where it's like you get thrown off stage if you get, like, Nest back thrown in one game, and you accidentally vector, and it's like, oh, crap, I meant to, darn it.
Yeah, I wanted to go up, but I actually went in. Yeah. Brawl, I could see Nest's back throw killing a lot of Smash 4 players very early. But, hey, man, look at that. No big victory for Plup right now, as he has dropped 2 stocks. And I think this is really just a statement to Zero's overall capabilities as a Smash player, to be honest.
Absolutely. I mean, this is Plup's Fox, but his Fox is no joke.
Yeah, he's definitely used Fox in a serious capacity many times in Melee tournaments. Of course, Sheik is still his best character. Samus is still his second best character.
Yeah, but we've seen him bring out the Fox for Puff. And there it is, that should do it. So a 2-stock, no big victory for game 1. So yeah, maybe even if he was able to take the stock in 4, this would have...
No, it almost definitively would have, because he missed that 64 big victory. That's really what's counting against Plup here.
All right, well, going right back to Battlefield. I wonder if there are stage counter picks. We didn't actually get that cleared up.
Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. I would imagine that.
Right, it's just a best
in all
of 3.
the games, it's just a regular set, yeah. Stage counterpicks and everything. This time it's Plup with the big start, though. Zero's looking so good in just the first 30 seconds of game 1. Now Plup kind of taking that back away from him. Wow.
Shooting lasers, no respect. He's like, I can get this optimal edge guard with F tilt.
And that's it. All right, quick edge hog. I mean, there should be no surprises here. I think everyone watching expected Plup to win. And honestly, I think the Fox Ditto was a good safe choice for him because I feel like Sheik is a little bit more vulnerable to some of the nonsense that Fox brings to the table. Granted, she can cheese him in her own right, just throwing him off stage. Well-placed needles, back air, fair. A lot of ways to get rid of Fox off the level, but still, I think Plup made the right choice here. A Super Saiyan up air right there to close out the stock, and now he's looking like he's on the verge of a big victory, but I don't know. Anything can still happen.
Yeah, we're just seeing optimal 2017 Fox from Plup. I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect. Like, I mean, he's just doing everything correct. He hard reads the no tech, and he got a kill.
That is 0 to death right there, man.
And everyone knows once you're at Super Saiyan %, you are invincible until you get hit.
Pretty
Plup's
much.
showing us right now. There it is.
All right, and now Zero with the chance to maybe overthrow this big victory, but I'm not seeing it. If he gets this one stock, I think Plup's going to come back with a vengeance and toast him real quick.
Nice. Hard reads the wave dash back, overshoots an up smash. And of
I
course,
love that about melee neutral, man. How you just overcommit smartly, and that's how you're going to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes Melee so interesting. A lot of people say that, you know, you can just do anything in this game. Nothing's really, you know, safe. Nothing's really unbeatable. I like to tell people everything in this game is good until it's bad.
Exactly. Yeah, that is a very apt way to describe pretty much all the Smash games. And
Yeah.
even the thing I said about the smartly overcommitting to win neutral, that's
Hey,
really...
you can do it in Smash 4.
Yeah.
You can hard read rolls back.
Absolutely, yeah. It rings true in all the Smash games. But hey, I guess you guys already had it spoiled for you, but 0-1.
Yeah,
Zero
and
beat
of
Plup.
course this is still Melee singles pools.
Yes.
On the bottom. But yeah, Zero and Plup. Zero coming out. He was seeded to win this round. He will be moving on to play the winner of Nintendude and Chudat, which I wonder if we'll be seeing next.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be on this stream or on the other one. Of course, that's just twitch.tv/VGBootCamp. But
yes,
anyone who's anyone is multi-twitching this right now.
Oh, of course. Definitely. Tell all